welcome back. I have got a fantastic war to show you in this episode of Divergences of Darkness, Scandinavia. Between the end of the last episode and the beginning of this war, just the usual sort of thing happened, nothing interesting, just building up an industry, getting some colonies, nothing really worth showing. But tensions were building in Europe, and as you're about to see, a war broke out between our triple alliance of Scandinavia, Burgundy and Aragon, and a loose coalition of various other European powers defending the dual monarchy. So without further ado, let's get into this interesting war.
Oh, I got the clear war. Wow, okay. Nice.
Oh, there it is.
Actually, don't do it yet. No. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Before we can do it, he did it
whatever,
first. Wow, okay.
Wait, Aragon got the curl?
Yeah, all allies join in, man. All allies join. Well,
Yeah, wait, all my allies.
Oh my god, I really need to declare
On whose side is XDA on?
What?
I forgot to call my allies. Whoops.
I'll join whatever side the XDA is.
You can still call them in if it hasn't been a week or two.
Imagine being Biden and playing this game.
Imagine being XDA and existing.
That made sense, right? Declare before he does?
Just don't attack these mountains. Stay there until I just attack Aragon in the back.
Is this the first world war here?
Oh, wait. Call me in.
Also, keep in mind Burgundy is actually on Aragon's side, so...
Yeah, I have no shit.
If it is a big war, can I just...
Also, I'd like to remind everyone to maintain stability in India. This war is only for Europe.
Okay, now I'll attempt to explain this war as briefly as I possibly can. The dual monarchy declares war on Aragon, but it doesn't really matter because Aragon was planning to attack the dual monarchy anyway. This planned attack on the dual monarchy also involved Burgundy and Scandinavia. The dual monarchy's ally, Bohemia, immediately joins the call to arms on the dual monarchy's side. Seeing an opportunity to challenge the Aragonese presence in Italy, Venice joins the dual monarchy's side. Spain bides his time to build up his mobilisation, but he ultimately joins the war on the dual monarchy's side against Aragon. Poland-Lithuania joins the dual monarchy's side for absolutely no reason later. Absolute, incomprehensible chaos breaks out in Europe. And so we reach this situation. The great powers of Aragon, Burgundy and Scandinavia are together despite not sharing any land borders, and we face a large European coalition. The original plan of the Scandinavian side was a three-way attack on the dual monarchy, where Scandinavian forces from Scotland would occupy the British Isles, while Aragon and Burgundy beat them on the mainland. Despite the escalation of the war, this plan was more or less what took place in the early stages. The next theatre of war that opened was the Italian front. Spherlings and satellites of the powers are still highlighted. Aragonese forces and Venetian forces clashed in this theatre, but crucially Bohemian forces got military access through and helped the Venetians, thus turning the tables dramatically against Aragon here. Now up in my lands in Scandinavia, well, I opted for the strategic move of abandoning the mainland here so I could use my troops better elsewhere. I used my navy to blockade the islands here so they couldn't move off the mainland. Bohemia had a considerably larger army than me, and with Poland joining later I really couldn't have held this position. So for the second time in the game, Pomerania is occupied. I should also mention that the South African nation of Batavia, a close ally of Burgundy, was on our side here. They didn't have that many troops, but they were still a player, so it's important to mention them. Well, that's the quickest rundown I could give of the outbreak of this war. Now let's actually see what happened.
Guys, just blockade dual monarchy, and what we should do here, I think we should kill off the French mainland first, and then kill off like Spain, because Bohemia can get to me. Yeah, don't just blockade Denmark, just fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
But
And
take our
we just-
takers.
Yeah, we
And
just
after
need to take takers.
after we kill the French territory, we just take out Spain, because Bohemia can't get into me because of.
Yeah, I'll
all
try
the
to get him
islands.
off the mountains.
Call them.
Poland is predictably in their channel, so he's probably going to join them.
I mean, he wanted to join us, but Daddy Bohemia joined.
Yeah, fucking daddy Bohemia.
I don't know why he even joined them.
I'd
This is just literally a mega block against everyone, against me, Burgundy and you.
Everybody just pay attention to the battles and make sure you have your John Cena everywhere when he's in. Aragon, what are you gonna do with your troops in Italy?
I'm just gonna kill Venice.
Is Venice against us or something?
yeah.
Is Hungary against us?
No, he hasn't joined.
Shit, I think I am. Oh my.
Did you not select your nation?
Yeah, I'm not in my nation.
Loco.
Go.
He's on
Lo-
the dual fucking monarchy.
Delete all troops, man. Delete. Delete.
Nah,
Get all his troops, man.
rehearse.
You've got a navy there, remember, local, to help. And Aragon, if you have a navy, bring it up to the north so we can try and fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave
Oh,
one.
the dual
ship
monarchy
behind.
navy's out. It's going to Dogger Bank. We can kill it now.
Okay, I'm gonna move
Dogger
in.
Bank. It's on
Yeah,
low
I'm
log.
moving.
I'm moving straight there. Local, it's right there. Attack it.
Attacking it.
My guys will be there in a
Oh,
minute.
I don't have generals.
It's fine, I'll be there.
So just let's surround him. I'm moving my army.
Where are the dual monarchy's armies?
They are. We want to surround them. So are you ready, Aragorn?
Hold on. Do it.
All right.
Do it. Let's do it.
Make more. You need more troops.
What is?
Yeah, just attack them where the
Okay, I'm just
troops-
gonna-
But make sure that big army leaves first.
Navy battle over. I'm going to repair my navy, then blockade him.
Jesus Christ, how many Venetians are there? There's 120 like stack.
Oh, Bohemians as well.
Where are the Bohemians? Are they in Aragon?
In Venice.
Oh,
Where are they?
They're in Italy.
Venice.
Yeah, in Italy.
Yeah, just let's concentrate to Europe.
Oh, I think he's actually moving. Yeah, Bohemia's moving troops. Okay, Italy's kind of a lost cause right now. I'm gonna go to the mountains. He's got too many. Oh, Spain's in the war as well. Where are those Batavian troops, man? Polish.
Listen, it's not that bad. And why the fuck are Polish-Lithuanian troops there when they're not in the war?
Like we're literally look at the south. Look at Italy. Sorry, France. It's quite
It doesn't
bad
look
right now.
that bad. It's fine.
Doesn't look.
Retreat.
We don't
Recover.
have any troops.
Yeah, no, just retreat when we have to. Oh, we have the Polish in our side.
The Scandinavians are going to be done with England soon.
Don't lose your armies, man.
27th of March. Where do you want the Batavians to arrive?
Like,
do you want them in Barcelona?
yeah. I guess we could actually use your troops in France as well, maybe. Yeah, the Polish Lithuanians are most definitely coming against us. I'm abandoning Italy.
No, he's in our side, man.
No, he's not. Look at his
Bro, I
fucking
see him.
diplo.
He's green. He's green.
He's not. Look at his fucking diplo. We're just allied with him.
Oh my god.
Are the Spanish just sending mobilized forces over the
and
border?
Scotland, send your troops near our troops as well, where we have the staff.
Yeah, we have to reconsolidate.
near Bruges, like we have. Yeah, that's all. The Spanish.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, the Spanish are like,
Could you like move into the mountains?
for me.
Moving out when you ride.
He just retreated more than one province in England.
Tell him to delete it.
I'm in the chat with you.
Yo,
Yeah, but listen, you're not the
Green
all-seeing
Force.
eye of
You
this
deleted-
I
You
can
moved your
alex
troops-
them. I
Shut
need the 9K.
Hey, Green Force retreated more than one province in England.
Yeah, I said that's what I am asking.
Yeah,
They
we're
we're
deleted.
talking about.
Alright, let's
Okay,
go.
let's go.
I deleted it. I
We only mobilized troops in Spain, so that's good.
Okay, he deleted them. We're all good.
Oh, actually, when are your troops arrive?
That seems to be the one.
John Cena.
No, John Cena wasn't available. I'm like, maybe.
We
I
want
do-
the naval combat again. Great job, Scott. I'm just gonna defend you.
I'm bringing more troops to the mainland. Listen, Polish-Lithuanian troops are moving to the north of France. And he's intention to join. So he's moving
What
to
should we
around
do there?
Paris. I'm putting my troops there. I'm putting my troops up there. Listen, how the fuck did the Jew monarchy have 0% war exhaustion right now?
Yeah, you know, I don't know.
That most eastern battle where they have 48k. Who's there?
So Spad, what should we do in the north against the
In the
Polish?
north, well, I don't know. He's just going to outnumber us. I'm moving my troops up there to try and match it.
Right by you. The battle right by you.
The
Which
Polish
one?
troops are all mobilised. They're not actually.
You mean the?
Yeah, I'm bringing my troops from England.
Oh yeah.
And also more mobilised troops. Yeah, I can match Poland in the north.
Nice. Oh, my unit's reinforced. And
Yeah, Aragon is kind of lost right now. Aragon's lost.
Yeah.
Can you try and evacuate troops from England?
Transports.
Where do you want me to evacuate to? To like Burgundian then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
North Berlin.
Wait, should we surrender? And it just cut down to size. It wasn't in a year.
Do they get to add another woggle if we surrender?
No, let's surrender. Cut down to size because
How much?
Shall we? Really?
Who's winning right now then?
because
We are winning actually.
Now we are losing because if Poland Lithuania joins, then just imagine they're just gonna get in Burgundy.
Yeah, okay.
Consider it, guys. I think we should surrender. Just the cut down to size, you know.
I'm not a white piece.
Oh yeah, but then
Look at England.
Yeah,
My
but we'll
troops
see.
are about
Look
to be done.
Yeah, the Scandinavian.
But are you
We've
sure?
got-
Are you
we've-
confident?
We've got until October 25th to decide, okay?
All right. Just remind me of everything. Also,
We'll just see how it goes.
I have to retreat to Spain. Fuck it, I'm retreating to Spain.
So the dual monarchy pushing in Aragon. Should we, use that on something? I'm just gonna death stack them. What do you think?
PLC is officially in.
I just inherited Prussia?
Oh, you did.
All right. Yeah, you almost finished Spud. Spud is doing.
I just inherited Prussia from an event. Okay.
Well, are we going to be able to beat the Poles?
It depends on Spud.
I think so.
Oh, and move your army.
Is Poland in? Okay, Poland's in the war. I'm gonna just fucking attack him.
Death stack.
You mean through Prussia?
Attack him in
Yeah,
Spud.
move north.
I'm attacking him right in the north. Rouen.
We're gonna retreat to the north.
I'm gonna support you, man.
G3 status already, man.
Oh, slow boats. Oh, I might need.
He sees what I'm doing. I'm gonna wait. Maybe not. He saw what I was doing.
Okay.
One out of sync later.
Let's do this attack in the north then. That's our last chance.
Like right now? Alright.
Yeah.
Which army? Which one?
I'm going
It's
right.
it's
to the
actually
north.
it's a lot of mobilized forces the Polish have sent. It's all pure infantry actually.
You keep your troops back for now, local. I'll handle it at the start, and then if I need help, you come in. Because I've got a lot of troops here. I'm attacking in Rouen.
The Spanish are coming into Sander.
I'm
You
killing
doing
him.
good?
Killing him.
Good. I'm gonna move some.
He doesn't have his John Cena in it yet, but he's moving in now. His John Cena is in.
Should I attack him in like and become encircled?
He has no artillery in the battle at all.
Yeah, I know.
artillery.
It's all mobilized infantry, so you should be fine.
We're fine. Paris. Just attack Paris. He's about to unoccupy it. Oh, he did.
I'm gonna kill him there.
Why did the Belgian Confederacy want to ally me? I'm really confused about that.
Region.
Nice, you're crushing him in the north.
Yeah.
This is going well. We're beating him in the north. Pretty big.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the.
Pretty successful Dunkirk. Let's go. But then it's a successful Santander. Hell yeah, let's go.
I'm pushing in further.
Oh, behind our lines, they just attacked us. So we're about to
No, I
send-
just.
No.
Reinforcing.
The Polish army's gonna get crushed. Like, oh, it's so fucking good just to see Biden.
Encircle.
I'm putting
Yeah, Scandinavia reconsolidate my land.
I'ma kill their disorganized troops. We got some Spaniards here.
Burgundy, you're losing.
Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
I can send my 9K soldiers. I was gonna say their morale is way lower than ours. And they are retreating out of it already. Like the Poles are missing. Or the Bohemians. I don't know, I'm one of them. Oh, there you go, my units. No.
Oh, we passed them so
Mm-hmm. 100% is allowed. But I think they're just... Oh, yes, I reinforced.
Let's get back to Paris. What do you say? Scandinavia.
we can't surrender anymore.
Oh!
So let's just wait for that battle.
Okay, I'm moving back to Paris. Aragon, could you get these guys out of there?
No, we can actually pull that off. Don't move yet. Oh, shit. Alright, just move out of that battle, yeah, to Paris? Yeah, just let's move out.
Yes.
Okay, if I must.
Are they chasing?
Right, so there you go, that's the war so far. In the war I focused a bit too much on memeing Poland after what he did in the last session that you saw, and what he did in this session by joining the enemy but putting his troops in their land, exiled, and then joining the war. Just bullshit, believe me. The overall strategic picture was just a disaster, but I thought that was fucking worth it. It was pretty clear the war was lost, mainly due to Aragon being completely surrounded and wiped out on all sides there. Nevertheless, Burgundy and I did carry on for quite some time in northern France. We held the line there and we did pretty well. You'll see that last phase of the war in the next episode, so for this episode we'll pause the war here and look at the war analyzer details thus far. Now it's quite difficult for me to make sense of all the battles that happened in southern France and Italy and Spain, because I wasn't taking part in those fronts at all, so I'll just analyse the battles I took part in. So here we have the only battle that took place on the British Isles at all. The dual monarchy's desperate attempt to unlodge me from my attack in there. It's pretty simple, I outnumbered them and he attacked, so I won with a casualty ratio of 4-3. Now the Battle of Rouen, in which I attacked the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth for the first time. The War Analyzer program messes up sometimes. I was the attacker here, not Poland, but look at those casualty differences, my god. He took over double my casualties here. Yikes, Biden. And this is my follow-up battle to that. And he took over 10 times the casualties. What was he thinking? This is exactly what he gets for talking shit in the first session after beating me in a pointless little battle. Don't do that ever again. This is what happens. But on that note, the conclusion to this war will be in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed it.